Hello. Yes, microphone is working. Hello, everybody. Hi, Wim. How are you doing? I am all over the place, to be fair. I'm currently cleaning my nails because I need a top-down shot, and I cannot do that with dirty nails. And I had baseball practice. Well, didn't actually get to being practice. So, but yeah, we had a baseball meeting. And then at some point, yeah, it's too late, it's getting too dark, we cannot do any practice anymore. Which is fair. But yeah, still, I did start setting up the field, so I got my nails dirty. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to do an unboxing. So I have to clean my nails. I realized that like 30 seconds before I should start. So I'm doing the best I can to at least make my nails look a little bit presentable. Also, coffee is almost done. I don't know, can you hear it gurgle? So you know that's almost done. So, this should be good enough. So Wim, you have to explain me, is Amsterdam ends at 10. How come it takes you still until what was it, 11:30 before you leave for home? How do you do that? I didn't realize I made that full of pots, but okay. Well, I thought it was a hard close of House of What, but apparently that's not the case, or you were playing outside on the terrace while they were closing. Yeah, I have a fresh batch of decaf. I'm not sure if that's gonna help. Try not to yawn too much this stream. But yeah. You walked outside the thing, then Danny asked you a question about the website. Yeah, you told me. And you didn't tell me what the question was, but that's irrelevant right now. But then you got in the car at like, yeah, 10:30. Okay. But yeah, it still took you an hour before you left, right? You left, right? Fun. Then you do. Oh, yeah. Oh, first you had to go to Eindhoven, then Tilburg. Yeah, I got. Then you drove the long way around. We were home pretty early. Well, I was home. I'm saying we, like my son was with me. No, he wasn't. Yeah. But at least did you get some rest? I have to check. I see possibly a reply because I'm annoying somebody. Nope. Okay, that's just timing going live. Okay, cool. Yes. Panic was showing on Facebook that he got his Murder on the Orient Express board game, which is huge, really, really huge. And I knew it would be big, and I did not back it, but I wanted to, but I just didn't have the funds at that time. Oh, you took the Monday off. Oh, I wish that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even know. Oh yeah, I know Amsterdam has a website. Basically, I don't need help for my website. I just need to start and do it. But yeah, too many other stuff I'm focusing on. Hopefully, before the end of the year, I have my website live. I have my concept, my wireframes, everything. I just need to start building. So it should hopefully be done by the end of the year. Hopefully. And then I need to grow like I don't know what the spiel requirements is for a website. Let's see what spiel requirements is if you have own a website. Field press edition. That's not only what I feel. Yeah, that's it. WordPress, and then acquisition. So for a website, oh, it doesn't even tell you how much visitors you need to do for a website. Instagram 4,000 followers. I'm at 800 and something. So please, if you're seeing that and you're not following me on Instagram yet, give me a follow. If you're looking at this on YouTube, yeah, subscribe. Please subscribe, like, subscribe. I need 4,000. Facebook 5,000. Well, my Facebook account was hacked and now I have 4. I'm not pushing my Facebook. I'm not care about Facebook. 700 on the podcast. 700 average listeners. Twitch 500 average viewers per broadcast, which is, if it's after the fact that people watch later, then I'm still not getting those numbers. So, and TikTok, individual case decision based on the type of content. Okay, so TikTok is really out there. Website they don't even mention. It says you publish regularly on online portals with a certain reach regarding board games, but it doesn't say how much for websites. Oh. You have a website just to put your private products on. Yeah. Sorry for what? Sorry for what, Wim? I was talking while you were chatting. But it doesn't mention how big your website needs to be. That's weird. How much viewers I need to get on an average month or week or whatever. Doesn't say. So yeah. Okay. You were watching Transformers. Why are you watching Transformers? You shouldn't watch Transformers. It's more than meets the eye. Yeah, website statistics are worthless these days. I know, but it's a nice combination. If I post something on my website, it will automatically. Then I may make some API call and I automatically post it to Instagram, YouTube. I don't know, whatever. But it's on the telly. I don't care if it's on the telly. Wait, what am I doing? No, I don't want to do that. Did I click a button now? Okay. I was like, wait, but all the stuff. But I got this one today. So we're opening this one up. We're unboxing that one. And then we're going to do all the coffee and crowdfunding. And then I will explain all the rules of coffee and crowdfunding. Because yeah, I'm not going to do the rules and do an unboxing first. So that doesn't matter. Yeah, I got it. It didn't arrive on Monday. It arrived today. I was working from home today anyway. So I got a message. It arrived at the locker. So I went to the locker system, and that guy was still scanning in packages. Like he had 2 giant bags that he still need to scan in. He looked at me. Oh, you need to pick up something? Yeah, I picked this up, and he looked at me like I just put it in like 15 minutes ago. Yay! You played Horrified D&D? Cool! I need to get the other one, the new Horrified. I want to stream that before Spiel. Well, I could do that after Spiel, because that's when Halloween is, right? What kind of Halloween day does Halloween for? On a Saturday. I will do it on the Thursday before. Yeah, Ravenloft, that's the other one. Did you win the solo mode? Because you played 2-handed solo? I forgot if I did pure solo or 2-handed solo. You won. Okay, cool. But you got hit by the beholder. I never did. Probably because I don't think I played with the beholder. Not sure, actually. Easy. Okay, not sure if you played it right. Well, that's mostly the case with my live streams. I need to learn the solo mode for Frosted Blooms, which I will stream this Thursday. Your terror level went to max 1. Well, I have to admit, I think the D&D version is the easiest of all the horror fights. At least it felt the easiest. So, there's that. Okay, make sure it's on that. Then, there we go. Oh, it's off center because I picked it up. Yay! Cascadia Alpine Lakes. So basically, what it does, you're going up. You're stacking the tiles now, as well. So, well, it's a flat-out collab because they're working together with AEG on these. And it has a free mini expansion for Cascadia for basic Cascadia included. Okay. Maybe you should add more monsters. You did the first play monsters. Then I think I did as well. So I should have played with the beholder. Okay, inside of the box, not that interesting. So not doing that. Then of course, flat out games. I have these all. And I have this one. I have this one, this one. And that one. I don't have Forage, I don't have Honeypot, I don't have Knitting Circle, and I don't have Calico. I have Calico on Steam. And apparently the Point Salad games are also on... Are they on Google Play? Cool. I have to check which are on Google Play and which not, because it's always fun to have access to them. Then we have a rule book. Look. We have rule books. This is the Cascadia area. You know that's Canada. Well, this is US. This is Alaska, Canada. I forgot what BC is. But then Washington, Oregon, Idaho, then hey California. So if I'm going on vacation, I'm going either by train like this or by that. And then we have Nevada, that doesn't care. So yeah, I might visit Cascadia. So, setup rules. Well, it says a solo mode, right? It says 2, 3, 4, but then at the end it will say, hey, solo mode, cool. So this, well, I have to schedule when I will play this. Maybe next week I will do this one. Why not? The Alpine Animals. Cascadia mini expansion rules. Okay. Clarifications, just in case something wasn't clear. And of course, nice Beth's Sobel artwork. Then we have a bunch of punch boards. And haha, look, it's pre-punched at some point. Nice thick tiles. I like that. Here's the mini expansion. I'll open that one last. Did I get them all? Yep, okay. Since we are doing a BGA, a Bonds BGA, we're going to do this. I love how thick these tiles are. Is there a new animal in this one? Okay. Yeah, there's a new animal. Wait, do we have a new animal? We have a cool. Oh yeah, more new animals. We have cougar, eagle. So the eagle, was it still the eagle in the original? Yeah, right. Was right. Cougar, eagle, marmot, mountain goat, and pika. I know. Pika pika. Choo. I was like, hey, those look different. The colors look the same, but only the eagle survived that one. Okay. The tiles are a bit different. We still have the pine cones. Red tail something. Okay. Red tail sounds like a squirrel. Squirrely, squirrely. So yeah, I will stream this one, and then next week before I go on vacation, because I leave the Saturday after. I'll need to check in with my travel agency, because they said, well, about 2 weeks in you will get a notification, and I cannot find the notification. Want you to grab the box? No, you don't need to grab the box. I have it somewhere, but I'm not gonna. Just gonna punch it, because to be fair, there isn't much on Kickstarter and Gamefront right now. Not gonna lie, there is not much there. But we have grass, we have snowy mountains. They look a little bit different, so you cannot mix and match the two, I guess. Or maybe you can, and I don't know. I'm just talking, well, nonsense. Wouldn't be the first time. Yeah. Oh, I checked, by the way. I don't have a baseball match. The pre-Essen event for the red-tailed hawk. Okay. I thought it was the eagle, but okay, then I was wrong. Grizzly bear, Roosevelt elk. Okay. Apparently, I don't play as much Cascadia that I know that from heart. I know Ilka does. Dave and Ilka, they really love the game, and I understand. It's a very good game. Just finding time to actually play something is already something for me. Wow, it doesn't punch easily, but it punches good. Not like I'm ding ding and they're dropping out. I really have to push on it, and that's because it's very thick cardboard. Oh, see, well, so thick that it does have issues letting go. Speaking of letting go, there will be a Frozen 3. My son doesn't want to watch it. You need to share the link. Why do I need to share the link? Share what link? Link to the other animals? Nah, I don't need it. I believe you. Man, these are tough. I haven't been pixelated yet, so I'm guessing Cosmic isn't here right now. Or Cosmic is, and but a little bit too late, and now waiting for me to be big again, so I can be. There are a lot of tiles in this one, and they are really tight. I really have to push carefully but firm. And I know that's what she said, but this is a family-friendly string. So, yeah, I'm not gonna.
Patience!
Patience. Ah! That scared the crap out of me. Oh, free online Cascadia game. Ah. But Cascadia is part of BGA right now, right? So it's free anyway, right? Then I will play a lot more Cascadia. We have 2 more to go, and we have, well, more pine cones. So Wim, did you back this one, or are you going to get it eventually? And will you replace the pine cones again? I thought I saw somewhere that Cascadia was on PGA. Not entirely sure if that's true, because today at the office, I was like, I am definitely sure that the documentation said something. Then we looked up the documentation and it didn't say that anymore, and I felt very stupid. I'm like, no, the documentation says you have to do this, and now I check, and then we check the documentation again, and yeah. So yes and yes. Okay, so it is on BJ. Good to know. We can always play it on BJ. Is Dave going to the World Series of Board Games? Do you know that? Probably forgot if we mentioned that he is or isn't going. We have a bag, right? Yeah, we do have a bag. The bag is for the animals. We need to stack these tiles. We don't have a bag for the tiles. Might be... Oh, we might not be allowed to talk. Okay. No, he's not going? Okay. Did he go last year? I forgot. Because I know we had some issues, well, with the whole situation in the country right now. So, I forgot if he also skipped last year or something. Okay, everything is almost punched. Oh, man. That was a tough punch. Look how thick this cardboard is. It's like twice as thick as anything else I've normally punched. So that goes into the cardboard container. See, it's that thick that I'm even. So apparently it's for 4 players. Oh, 4 starting pals. Yeah, okay, he did go last year. Okay. Your baggies. We have a lot of tokens. I'm not gonna punch them all. Pick them all and just I hope they didn't dry together, but at least we can look at them. So gray is the mountain goat, and blue is the eagle, then orange is the marmot, then purple is the mountain lion, and then Pika is yellow. They're really pushing it, right, with making Pika yellow. Pikachu! Okay. You have a lot of those. Then we have elevation scoring. But yeah, well, we're going up now, so let's have some coffee before it turns cold. Okay, we have wildlife scoring and wildlife and elevation scoring. Patchwork plus lands, lands of the 3, and the lands of the 3. Yeah, doesn't have the same ring to it, right? Harmonious habitats, stepping up, line habitats, triad habitats, to the top. Okay, then we have habitat connectors. All different ways of scoring. Playing favorites, well, that's what I try to do. Those are wildlife scoring. Okay, let's go in this baggie. Baggie, baggie, baggie. Baggie. I hope they fit. Please fit. They don't fit. Well, they do fit. Come on, you fit. Fit for me. No, well, it doesn't help if you don't open up. Yeah, okay, thank you. And it's a tight fit, but it fit. No, it doesn't fit. Okay. And that goes in there. Now more silica. Oh, that would fit. And this is bigger. Okay. You have to pick the right baggie for the stuff. This fits. Does it close? Yeah, it closes. Okay, so these are the normal scoring things that we are used to. Well, different animals, so that definitely makes the game not cross possible. So this is for the family variant or the intermediate variant. Well, now we go straight for the big ones. We have the animals. The mountain lion scores 1 per tile based on the size. Okay. And the eagle scores number of score based on the number of Cascadia wildlife tokens in the same straight line as the eagle. Okay. Then Marmot is wild, maybe count as any single Cascadia wildlife type when scoring. Okay. Then Mountain Ghost scores based on the size of the largest habitat corridor it is placed into. Okay. And when placed, gain nature tokens. Oh, we get those nice pine cones when we play Pika. So now we're playing a forest. How we score a forest? How many animals are in the forest? I guess. Score for each separate forest corridor number of unique wildlife types. I have to understand what they mean with corridor. You score the glacier, you score the lake and the meadow. There's only one lake card. Baggage for the cones. Yeah, I figured. That's why I put it over the cones. Then we have more wildlife scoring. We can put these in there immediately, right? It's just bonus stuff. Come on, come on. Get out there. Yeah, there we go. So first we get more wildlife and other scoring. So what do we have? High slope, stepping up, corridor completion. I have to learn what they mean with the corridor. It's just lost in translation kind of thing. Probably will be properly explained in the rulebooks. Craters, watering holes, mighty peaks, rare species. That's when I put a bear on there because it's from the different game. Abundant population and competitive critters. Okay, so let's put those in this baggie. I'm almost done for BGA for Bonds. For next week, because yeah, Bonds did a BGA stream yesterday, of course. Usually the Bonds BGA every Monday. And Bonds is streaming something today, I believe, but I forgot what. Okay, we have, yay, extra rulebooks. Okay, we have more forests, more glacier, another lake tile, so that's cool, and a couple more meadows. So we'll put that right here, and these can go here. See, fits. So I'm paying for that, I'm paying for that. I believe these go in here, because that's the drawback for animals, not the drawback for the tile size. Just double checking, because normally it's, yeah, 4 wildlife tokens. Yeah, okay. And we're gonna switch. We're putting these in here. It's a nice drawback. Nice and functional. Get the silica out because yeah, we don't like silica. I'm not from Silica Valley. And voila. There we go. Oh, no. Ooh, almost rolled off the table. I almost missed an animal. Okay, done. Closed. Then we have these done. I doubt these will all fit in there, by the way. I'm not putting them in there. Yay! Hammer. I like my conies. And then, of course, before we forget, we have a nice score block. So this is the reverse. Normally you score the animals and then you score the areas, and then the biggest area you get extra points for. This is different. You score the areas first and then the animals you score second, and probably the way you made for animals, and then well, advanced scoring 1, 2. But I assume the app has sufficient things. So, okay, now I'm gonna do something I always do, and because it's a big box and I don't want everything floating around. Using the button. Raise the box. these tiles here. Not these. Might be more tiles than fit there. I underestimated this. It's getting close. They don't all fit anyway. Okay. Cards, animal tiles, scoreboard, starting tiles, pine cones, and then the rest of the tiles. So they'll fit right here. A nice lake thing on. No box part. You see no coffee in crowdfunding. I also said I'm doing a little Bonds BGA, so. But I'm almost done with this one. I do need coffee, by the way. There's not much today, so I was like, yeah, I got my Alpine Lakes. Now I have another extra baggie left. No, that's good. Extra baggies. This goes there. Hydrate. Now coffeenate. Coffeenate. I don't have water ready here. It's empty. Okay, there we go. Browser. Because Alpine Lakes is done. If we're really done fast, I might play a solo just for me today. Okay, then I need my keyboard for the rest. So, welcome! You saw the ending. Well, I was doing a Bond special and you only saw the ending? Oh, man. But luckily, you can rewatch it on YouTube. I will play it solo next week because I already have plans for this week. This week I'm doing Frosted Blooms, so next week it will be Cascadia. Hello, Menda. Good to see you. So, the rules for coffee and crowdfunding. I will be drinking coffee. I'm already halfway there, so I might need a second cup. Which is still decaf, so I will sleep like a... Well, I don't sleep like a baby. Unless a baby sounds yeah, a diesel locomotive. Then yeah, I sleep like a baby. So coffee and crowdfunding. I drink coffee. I will look at crowdfunding campaigns. We only have like 9 pages on Kickstarter. I think we had just a couple on GameFound and nothing on BackerKit. But there are still campaigns going on BackerKit. If you want to know which one, you have to look at the video from last week. They have a whole event right now that ends in like 9 days, so maybe there's something in there for you. There were some nice campaigns there. I will not look at D&D stuff. That's something I just don't have time for, because basically most of it is tabletop RPG. So sometimes they say tabletop, sometimes it's tabletop RPG. But as they said, this was not the plan, so I'm not going to look at it. Then we have a whole thing with STL files. I will skip those. Basically, you can see the STL files you're getting. So it's up to you if you want to buy them or not for whatever game reason or whatever. So that's something I will skip. I will skip anything that's not English or Dutch. Dutch, not German, not Deutsch. I will skip Deutsch. I will do Dutch, okay? Because Dutch is my native tongue. Even though I think my Dutch is worse than my English. I will skip dice, tarot cards, playing cards, board game tables, conventions occasionally, because I don't see me going to one. not one at least that I back there. So if it's for special occasion, so last week we had ABCon, which is in Africa. Yeah, they have it a little bit harder to get that off the ground each year. So yeah, I will support them and I will mention them. But other conventions, I'm like, yeah, there are a gazillion conventions. Just start smaller and hopefully grow if it's successful. I think some conventions just started with like 10 people, just 10 hobbyists coming together, and a year after that it was 25, the year after that was 100, and now Spiller has grown until 9,000 people, 90,000 people, sorry. So yeah, did I cover everything? No, I will open like 10ish in different tabs because navigation is a big hassle, and they made nice changes to Kickstarter have a nice side menu to filter, but I'm like, yeah, I want to close that side menu because now I have a lot of white space. So I don't know who their UI designer is, but they better get to work. And of course, the big one. So at least at Kickstarter you have to mention it, and luckily sometimes people just do mention it, and for some companies I just know if they are using generative AI, I'm like, yeah. Okay, that sound effect is random, so that's the difference. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm still thinking of should I make a bingo card to see if certain things happen, like hey, it's AI generated, over hey, we see a bonds in one of the campaigns, or we see the Brothers Murph, or we see Rado, or we see I don't know who. A lot of those. Oh, we're missing a side menu. We only have text, no images. There is no proper explanation on how the game plays. Those kind of things. But I need at least 25 because a bingo card consists of 25 of those items. And I don't have 25 yet. I have like 16. I need 9 more. And I need to make sure that they don't always happen, because otherwise I have always bingo each time. So I need more of those and then randomize 25 of them. That's the idea. And then we can do a bingo card. I got the idea from Game Meneer, which is a channel my son follows. He does the same with dashcam videos, so traffic violations and everything. And they try to get a bingo based on that, which is also fun. And sometimes they get none, and sometimes they get 2 or 3. And that's basically what I want. Add a little game element to it, but not there yet. I think I covered everything, so let's just start. Like I said, skipping those. We have a trading card game. We have Imagine Hockey. The box cover does look AI-ish. Oh, by the way, it's not a rule, but I might yawn. I was really early up this morning because my son had to start at 6 and I had to start at 7. Normally I leave at 6, but or 6:15. But yeah, I was awake at 5 this morning instead of 5:30. So if I yawn a lot, that's why. 3D printing, critical codex, not a critical Rolex. That will be fun. STL files. This is all in French, so yeah, skipping that. I love apocalyptic zombie misfits. That's a graphic novel. Okay, that's something different. Oops, all goblins, STL files. Claw and blades, the armies of mice and frogs. I'm guessing these are STL files. Miniatures of fantasy mice and frog warriors, yeah. The Priest. It's a roll and write, print and play, roll and write, one-page solo game. Indeed, 3D printing. We already had some little. The hidden identity card game of deception, sabotage, and legendary creatures. Cloaked cryptids, okay. Rock, paper, scissors 2. So basically you Okay, you made a card game out of rock, paper, scissors. Ladybird! Looks pretty. Hopefully it's not AI. Swiss cheese dominoes. STL manufacturer. Try out those whimsical domino tiles. But you have to print them with yellow filament. If you do it with black, it loses its whole cheese dynamic. And you have to paint them yellow. Indeed. 505 mega collection. Wow. Punchline Bandit. Official box. Deliver the punchline, sabotage your friends. I don't ever sabotage my friends. I did get a close victory in Hacienda this weekend. 1 point. 1 point. 99 versus 98. Rulebooktabs.com. Yeah. Sandy Village, Bone Village, Abandoned America, Forgotten Places Part 3. Yeah, I know I did. And Rihanna was like, yeah, I'm not gonna win, I'm not gonna... I won by 1 point difference. She was doing way better than she estimated. You did win a game of Flip 7 with a vengeance. Nice. So you broke in your new game. Puzzle adventure set, but this puzzle, it's puzzles. We don't do puzzles. Sculpture. Lots of people wanted to play that. Well, that's good. I was surprised it wasn't already in the Amsterdam's library, to be honest. Seems like such an obvious thing. The Team Merchant, and it's a role-playing game book. Crazy Race board game. Okay, we got something. I am freaking kidding. I'm over half already. Well, I know this started today. Are we at 10 yet? No, we're not at 10. So I'll open that one as well. Is it available already? The English one is, the Dutch not. Do they need the Dutch version? The English they can get easily. They should be able to get it by now. There was a little delivery issue in the early of the year, but it should be fixed now, I guess. Food Frenzy trading card game, no leftovers. I don't see anything of AI. First day on the job, no. Just how to play. Is this all text on image? And really, I know it says certificate, but that's red on pink. That's not legible. This is also not legible. Okay. Horrible font. Start your kitchen. Do you have the key? Start your kitchen. I don't know what the star is, because it says star has 4 versions. I'm guessing you're saying ball. Normal Flip 7. Yeah, you have the Dutch one, you have the English one, you have the English pocket one. And then you have the deluxe version, I guess. Something like that. And there are now also other different versions of Flip 7 going on. I'm not sure, Flip 7 or Flip 7 with a vengeance. There are more versions coming out. Level 1 entree and play. Gain kitchen points KP at the start of your turn. Of course, okay. Use your kitchen points too. Play sides to control the table. Play items to gain an advantage. Deploy consumer for passive effects. Assemble Your entree for victory points. Then battle for control. Why are we battling? Coming soon. Untap in. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm not convinced. Meet the menu. You have to have it? Just wondering why the box is so big. What, the deluxe version? No apparent reason, it's just filling. It's just a big cardboard edge and then two sets of cards stand next to each other, I think. No, that's why it's so big. Okay, imagine hockey. Wait. What's in the box? Fantasy teams included. Okay, but how does it work? Welcome to the Kickstarter campaign. Why Kickstarter? Well, we need money. We don't have our own. Well, they have doggies. Hockey dog. I'll start digital. Half the package is your version. Your version? I don't know. Because they bind it with certain number of decks and they can put it next to each other. I know, it basically almost fits in one set of deck. Yeah, this one is not convincing, sorry. You notice when I'm distracted by chat a lot that I am not interested in the campaign at all. Okay, defend the church, complete the ritual, survive the undead. It's a print play. They wanted 3,000 New Zealand dollars. But our project utilizes AI generating concept as foundation of our artwork. There we go. Cloaked Cryptids, the card game, is a hidden identity card game of deception, sabotage, and legendary creatures. And we go to use of AI. See, I don't even scroll. We use AI tool to clean up, sharpen some of our base image artwork so it's more focused to our vision. Our initial and final card design, game mechanics, game creation technology, as it was completely done by hand through various design software. So you just sharpen the image, but the card is... What do you mean with sharpen the image then? Sharpen some of our base image artwork. So, huh? And then I say, yeah, this is done by hand. So, but are these base images done by hand? That's not what I can see about this. It's just, hey, yeah, okay. Sharpen the image. Sure, I use filters that sharpen this face right now. Well, not really. It's that camera that does it, but yeah, not that camera. But if I would have done this like this, yeah, then I added a small filter that enhances this, but let's see, is any fun? No, okay. I will not press the AI button, but I will skip them. Rock, paper, scissors 2. You know how you play that? I lost to myself. Okay. And gamble your gumbo and lie to your friends in the sequel the worlds have been asking for. So 202 BCE. 202 BC what? AI statement. Oh, they have an AI statement. How artificial is your intelligence? At no stage of our production was AI employed for any part of any task, not for ideation, not for visual concepting, layout. Okay, so they use no AI. Good to know. Rock, paper, scissors too. Negotiate, manipulate, or play it straight. Well, do I need a card game to say rock, paper, scissors, haha? And then, oh, we played the same card. Make deals, lay traps. Wait, what? Maybe you should have quadruple bluffed? Rock versus rock, paper versus paper. Well, that didn't work out. Download the rules. The rules to rock, paper, scissors. And there's a win-lose coin, so if it's still tight, you can flip the coin. Play it safe or go for gone broke. Call your shots, single number, X or Y, even or odd. Very luck-based games, not really my ballpark. Okay, Ladybird, that looks pretty, so please don't say that they... Why? Ladybird, oh, is a human-created game designed and illustrated graphically by people credited on this project. Its visual identity and experience have been shaped by 3 human artists. Our creative workflow also includes AI assisted tools. Yeah, we have that at work as well. We have AI assistant in the workflow. I'm like, what? But apparently that's a thing now. But it doesn't generate anything. It just checks if everything is ready for the next step. So yeah, it's weird. I think AI assisted tools, I'm like, oh, I just want to know clear, do you generate something with AI or not? Because that's where I draw the line. I'm like, there's a lot of AI stuff and some things is good, some things I'm like, do you really need it? But okay, that's not really stealing stuff from, everything is just learning the process. But the art is handmade. Is this Danish? Is this Danish? By the way, side menu sucks. Yeah, Odense, Denmark. Look at that cover. That's hand drawn. That's handmade. At least that's what they tell us. That's handmade. Then we have ladybugs. Looks pretty. But how do we play this? Do we have how to play? No. Okay, well then I'm still skipping it. Punchline Bandit, the official box 1. Well, we knew this one was coming. AI has been used to generate images and Crazy Race! Oh, I already know. Oh, it's also German. Crazy Race started fast on. Hey, I was your co-pilot. No. Hi, Heroic Logic. Good to see you. And then, well, if I skip that one, that would be weird. So we have an expansion for Raiders of Scythia and an expansion for Scarabre. And oh, I don't have either box here. I have Assyria, Ezra Nehemiah, the Anarchy, and Hadrian's Wall. I think the other two are there somewhere. I do own both of them. So for 52 euros I can get both expansions. So 2 new action tiles for producing and using oil, gathering seashells and getting more scale knives. To be fair, it's been a while since I played Scarborough. 7 special action tiles for okay, Solo gets an upgrade with 4 focus cards. Okay, cool. And Scythia gets an updated box. Why does it get an updated box? Because Raiders of Scythia look like this and the rest had this version. So they fixed that. And I'm actually happy with that. With the new look. So now all boxes next to each other look nice. So that's cool. So components, new city and heroes, new crew cards, new board. Oh man, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, now I want to play Raiders of Scythia, but I don't have time to do so. No pledge manager. Nope, you always have to fill in like that. Looking to get Scarborough Syria previous titles? Yeah, there's just one I skipped actually because it didn't have a solo mode. From the previous game I skipped one. So yeah. 15 days. It goes quick. 2 new small expansions. So if I would back this, just say I want to back both because that's basically what I want. Here it says 53, there it says 52. Who's lying? Select the country, then I say the Netherlands. How much do I have to pay extra to get it to the Netherlands? 26. So that would add up to how much? Now I have to count. 67 euros. Okay. And it ends when I'm getting back from vacation. Oh, so I have to decide if I want to back this before I go on vacation. Oh, yeah. Okay. But yeah, there is no pledge manager. Powerful Games doesn't do that. So yeah, basically fill in, ship, and everything. Okay, new projects. STL populated hexes monthly. Is the plateau of land. That sounds like a book. Twilight City and Kalmar, 2 unique games from one designer, Pierrot. Out of print by Jason Tegmeyer, aka this is Pencil First, right? Or is it Button Shy? I always forget. I think one of the two. We'll see when we open it. 5th edition, Spirit Train, River Dragons. Oh, well, that's a nice card storage. Wait, that holds graded cards? 3D printable card storage. Yeah, it is cool. There's the alphas, as well says. Inflatable game. So basically, they made an inflatable table so you can play beer pong. Yeah, that's still another board game. The award-winning constructible miniatures game doubles in size. Is it actually a game? Okay. The Monolith. Reign of Runes. Organ Attack. Oh, that doesn't sound too good. What You Buried. 7 inventions, 1 forgotten in the past. Okay. Well, we have 10, so 1 more. The Plateau of Lang. That looks like a chit war game kind of thing. Not really clear how to play because this is unlegible. Okay. Twilight City and Komar. Merchants in Buddha. It's doing well. Oh, it's Queen Games. Okay, so you know this game is shipping to Germany and the EU. German, EU, VAT included. Free shipping on game bundles to the EU. Okay. What are the bundles? We get Kalmar for 65, the other ones for 75, or both for 125 instead of 130. Save 5 euros. And the deluxe, you spent 15 more. Twilight City. I'm not blown away by the look of it. Hey, yeah, you have miniatures, but then we get Twilight City. So, I don't know. And then we have Helsinki. At least Helsinki has color. Yeah, this is not doing it for me. To be fair, if you ask me to do a top 5 Queen games, I'm like, I don't think I ever played 5. So, okay. Want to add more games? No, I want to know what this is. Why is this side menu not working? Out of print. One player, 50 minutes. It's okay. We have Moby Dick. Apparently here. Solo action selection dice game where you are attempting to order the major moments of the chosen book where they belong in 3-act story. I hope. I see chapter names, so I hope that it's not too hard. Because sometimes you get a book that you did not read, and then it's like, yay. The Telltale Heart. Never heard of that book. How to play. See, it's button shy. Like the idea and like the artwork. Problem is button shy. Well, it's print and play, so that's worldwide. Print plus movie. That's only to the United States. You get those. So I have to get the print and play. Because otherwise it's only United States, and it makes sense. It costs more them to ship it to me than the game itself. So I wished it. We get a coupon code 0826 Becker. What if I get a different Becker number? You can get more games from Button Shy. Button Shy makes nice games. Edgar Allan Poe, 8 Tales of Terror. To Moby Dick. Call me Ishmael. That's how the book starts, right? I only know it because I'm in the title. Spirit Train. That does look pretty. The actual 3D train. The train has chosen you as the next conductor, guiding lost souls through realms between worlds. Nothing about AI, cool. No, everybody has their own train. Wait. You have to... Oh, that's kind of cool. It's not unique. There are games that have done it, but still cool. Visit train, take care of spirits, face off with death. It's a game to the death. Okay, let's go to how to play. Make sure that we're actually going to the how to play. Interact with the spiritual train, help spirits cross over, and collect spirit stones. The player with the most points earns the honor of receiving a portrait of the Wall of Greatness aboard the spirit train. First and foremost, one event card is drawn at the beginning of each round. Start of each day, conductors choose a room to add their train behind the cover of their player screen. So yeah, those are the rooms. There are 10 starting rooms, cool, and 7 bonus rooms to discover. Rooms provide base actions, speed, energy, and turn order. Rooms will be dropped in your train from the openings above. Yeah, we saw that happening. Later spirits provide additional actions by strategic placing spirits. Okay. And they will go through 5 phases each day. During the first phase, wait, now you're describing the phases? Okay. Basically, you put the whole rulebook here. That's a little bit too much. Check out the rulebook. No, you just gave it to me. I see a lot of famous people. Not all of them. There's a lot. It does look good. Cute and good. It does look very pretty, actually. But looks can be deceiving. So be aware of where your train is currently running through. Okay, cool. Okay. It does look good. Very pretty. So yeah. Might make it. Then we have River Dragons Giant Edition. A new edition, bigger and better than ever. Well, and they are not funded yet, but they are close. So okay, River Dragons. I recall seeing this one. So how about 3 times bigger than the original? So how about not final render, not final render. 2 maps, an advanced map and an empty map. Okay, this is just fun to play, right? With these things. I don't know how to play this game, so let's see. Every year here in the Mekong Delta, the bravest young villagers face off in a legendary conquest of skill and wit. Your goal is to cross the rushing waters using only stones and wooden planks to reach the village directly opposite of your starting bank. The twist: everyone is programming their moves at the same time, and the local river dragons love to cause chaos. This looks like a fun game, and the big version is like, okay, this has table presence, not preference. Europe, the Netherlands. What country is Netherlands? It's the Netherlands or Holland, not Netherlands. But how much is a big box? Oh, it's 130 euros. Okay, that's a lot of money. Still, I want to try it. Definitely want to try this one. Looks fun to try. Maybe try the smaller one. Snap Ships Tactics. Massive expansion plus reprint. Who we are. Well, thank you for putting that at the bottom. Lego meets X-Wing, and it's bloody brilliant. Oh. The coffee is still warm. Okay, I can get more coffee. I need more coffee. Definitely need more coffee. We're an hour in? Oh, over an hour already. Yeah, I can stall. Make a stream stall to 2 hours. Now we're almost done. It's going really fast. So you're actually building Lego style your ships. They should do this with cars, because you know the game Gaslands? You could do that with Lego cars, put guns on it and everything, just like you do with this ship. You make a hull and then you put all the other things on it. You can do this with cars and say, well, now we're playing with Gaslands, and then you can shoot things off, shoot the wing off and everything. That's kind of cool. Okay. It's a rabbit hole. That's what it is. It's a giant rabbit hole. Yeah, 350. Save 112. You know, I can also save 350 bucks by not backing it. But the idea is cool. You actually can shoot and break ships. Nice playmat. From Game Toppers. I will see them most likely on October 4th. I heard they are coming to Belgium, and I'm going there. Yeah, I love the Lego feel. So it has a high toy factor. I get it. I get this. I understand this. It's cool. It's costly, but it's cool. The monolith. Slay your enemies and offer their hearts to the vile monolith that holds you in thrall. Sure. Let's kill people. Oh, there's a big monolith. Immediately return to the Dark Tower comes to mind. Seeing a big tower in the center of the board. Creepy theme. Oh, I'm not actually getting your heart, Wim. That would be mean. I think that also will be a losing condition. Okay. Why you want this game? Because I have a dark mind and love stealing hearts. We have Board Game Co. The Dice Tower played it. What amazing fun game. Monolith is cool. The attacking is fun and the game keeps me engaged the entire time. I would think this Tom wouldn't like this theme of this game, but apparently I'm mistaken. I thought the theme would be too dark. Wait, you actually throw things in and then... Okay, it has to do that every time, right? Every time I pick this up, I want smoke. Otherwise, I'm sending the game back. Every time I'll pick this up, I want smoke. Not sure what it does, but yeah, that's the combat. That's basically where the skulls or whatever you're rolling lies. That's how it works. 96, 99. Wait, 69, 99, 89. The deluxe tier and the deluxe tier early bird, you save $10. And you have add-ons, another game, bot pack, so you can play it solo. The Shaman expansion, metal token upgrades, blood token upgrades, now with real blood. Nah, and then artwork. Yeah, I'm not convinced. I know it's doing great, but you kinda need your heart? You sure? I don't. I'm hollow inside. Nah, just kidding. Reign of Runes, a competitive adventure board game inspired by Viking history. Well, that wouldn't be the first one. I like the rune pillars and the colored ships. The sails have unique colors and unique patterns, so color blindness is kind of thought of. So you charm. Charms can alter the fates. Travel, sail your ship, resolve wherever you go to land, and bonus actions: trade, gamble, plunder, exchange. So what's the difference? Oh, trade with rivals and exchange for allies. Okay. You have forest, ice, mountain, and sea, of course. Where else would the ship go if it doesn't go to the sea? I wish they had a proper side menu. Now I'm looking for how to play. Well, download the rulebook. Nope. Looks good, but I need how to play. Organ attack. It's basically when I have explosive diarrhea, I have an organ attack. It's after dark and the Nethers prepare for battle with 100% brand new standalone game by the Awkward Jedi. Pre-delivery to Continental USA before Christmas 2026. Check out the decks, organ attack and organ replacements. Uterus, prostate, clitoral hood, what the epididymis? What? Oh, those organs we're talking about. Yeah, let's move on. What you buried? Well, basically, if I played the tower game, I buried a heart. Murder mystery role-playing game. So what is it? A role-playing game or a murder mystery game? Act 2 reveal. Let's see the components. How it plays. Well, yeah, it's a murder mystery. Somebody died, you have a role, you can play. But yeah, it's more a role-playing game with a mystery to solve. Which is kind of cool, but yeah, borderline the wrong thing. Okay, where were we? Compass Games as a new board game, probably. Star Squadron Tactical Starfighter Battle Board Game. We just saw one. Now we have another one. False Faces. That's based on Deepfake. Deepfake, the board game. And that looks like RPG stuff. You picked the wrong planet. The planet Alcanulan. Sorry, I never heard of that planet. I can see this picture and I'm already thinking, hey, that's AI. Okay. Let's see if something new came up because we're at the top. You never know. Oh, we have something new. The Taroteria board game. That's basically with tarot cards. The moon has vanished, but that's a 5th edition kind of thing. Hey, we have Tiamat. Tiamat returns, the deck of draconic things. Well, Tiamat is definitely a dragon. Okay, we have the Taroteria board game. A game of intuition, collection and... Oh, no, well... to digitally add game chips to otherwise authentic products. Wait, what game chips are you talking about? Are real persons. The chips were later added to the game and AI was used to visually represent them in the original photo before the physical chip prototype was printed. Video also shows... I'm not sure what you're talking about, but your page sucks as well, so bye. Steel Wolves. Like I said, it's another war game from Compass Games. Don't want to like, oh, it's just another one. No, there probably is some thought behind these. I just never played one, so I cannot tell if they're any good or not. But consider that they created 112 of these type of campaigns. They're doing pretty well, I guess. Star Squadron Tactical Starfighter Battle Board Game. So, well, these aren't the Lego versions. Basically, you choose, you make your plan or attack, and then you attack. With green and red. Do we have other colors? No, because it's a 1v1. Gameplay setup is quick and easy. So you move your ship around, you try to attack. Ding ding ding. Ooh, ow. Wow, that was easy. Yeah, move, shoot to bombard planets. The whole shebang is there. Oh, different colors for more players. And this was concept art. Okay. False Faces, 20 plus artists, so it feels weird that you have a use of AI. Although False Faces' big goal is to inspire creative, I did use some AI generated images for some of the background. You say 20 plus artists, and then you still say use of AI. You picked the wrong planet. Well, that looks like Lion-O and Risk Story. Sure, why not let me read something so I know I would like to. It just looks like more like a comic book. Bit money. Well, I already knew that this one would do this. Yeah, it's only used for additional character design. But it doesn't switch back from the anymore once it's picked it, right? So weird. Okay. Yeah. Come on, we have a German one, so we're skipping this, and I don't know what this is. So we have one more campaign to go. Then we're done for today. I am sorry, it's just that slow. 2-player year 1 STL files. Is it just STL files? Yeah. get the first year release of the deep between the involved and get involved in playtesting. So you get the STL files that you have to pay for. Then you can playtest the game with what you printed. Nah. Which means that's it for today. I'm gonna have to pick a game of the week. I kept 4 River Dragons because especially the huge one looks cool. I might try to play the smaller one just to see if I even like the game. I do enjoy hey, this is Lego, you can really break and build with it with your own starships. I do like that idea. So it really appeals to me. Spirit Train looked very pretty. And I do like the sliding room things in your own train. And you can have a mini conductor expansion apparently also. It's not that expensive, but the golden ticket and you get everything. With a nice storage box. Well, everything is a lot. Yeah, it gets more expensive. But it does look pretty. Train station is next conductor, guiding lost souls to the realm between worlds. Okay. I'm curious how it plays with the separate rooms and everything. And well, I'm almost packing this one already. I think I'll wait until my paycheck arrives next week and then I'll probably back it. And yeah. Which means, obviously, then we have a double header for a pick of the week. We have the Raiders of Scythia expansion and the Scarabray expansion. And I like that we get a new box for the Raiders of Scythia. So everything looks nice. They're sitting next to each other. And that's it for today. Yay! Ah, I'm glad I did an unboxing, otherwise it would be a really short stream today. So tomorrow we're continuing with the Spiel preview list, and then on Thursday I will play Frosted Blooms solo, and then on Sunday there will be a short Bordspel uurtje stream for the Dutch people. I do have to be at the field at 12, so I really need to stop at 11 a.m. So, because at noon I have to be at the field, because for baseball we have to be there 2 hours before the game starts. At least for a home game, because we have to do field preparation and also do warm-up. Like I'm not getting it warm from field preparation, but sure. And next week, no stream on Sunday because I will be in London then. But next week, let's do the solo of this one next week, okay? Okay. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, I think so. So, is anybody live that we can raid right now? Anybody live? I think Time is live, right? Yeah, then we can raid Timey. I think Time is the only one right now. Yeah, then raid Timey. Let's raid Timey. I'm at a watch streak of 1. Raid time ruler. Here we go. Thank you all for being here. It was fun as usual. I didn't join as much. Yay. Hopefully you like the idea of doing a bingo in the meantime, especially when we have these shorter streams with not much happening. And it gives a little bit length to a video. And I'll be back tomorrow then when doing the Spiel preview list. Let's see how many games do I have to go through at this point. Because let's filter only English titles, please. English that I haven't gone through. 514. So we have a lot to go through. Okay. So have fun. See you later. Bye bye. Say hi to Timey. Use the rating mode. You know the drill. And if you are watching this on YouTube, give me a like and subscribe. It would be very much appreciated. Bye bye.